Hey y'all, it's April the 6th, 2016, and I'm coming today to y'all with some local news, some local breaking news. Now, I know some people up here in Big Spring, and they might be interested to know, but at the same time, everybody out there, all across the nation, all across the globe, they might be interested to know some of the local news that's popping off here in Big Spring. Now, this is hot off the presses. Right, what I'm bringing for you here right now is straight off of the Big Spring Police Department, their Facebook, because I am a member of their group. All right, I'm getting it straight off their Facebook. They had a media release today, and the media release reads as this: on the 5th of April, which was yesterday, 2017, at approximately 11 p.m. at night, Big Spring Police Department officers were dispatched to the Star Stop convenience store in the 4800 block of West Highway 80. And I'm not really familiar with that one, to be honest with you, in reference to a disturbance. I don't get out very much. All right. So upon arrival, it was found that a female and a male subject had been traveling from El Paso to Dallas. All right. When the female observed in the vehicle what appeared to be drugs. All right. When the female subject confronted the male, an argument initiated, at which time she called the police. Upon further investigation, Big Spring Police Department officers located over 30 pounds of marijuana and a small amount of cocaine that had been hidden within the vehicle. The male, identified as Humberto Rosales, Hispanic male, 30 years of age, like myself, was arrested and charged with the possession of marijuana over 5 pounds but less than 50, a third-degree felony, and the possession of a controlled substance over 1 gram but less than 4 grams, like I said, a personal amount, also a third-degree felony. The female was released without charges. Now, that's the entirety of the Big Spring media release from the police department, and yeah, that sounds about right here in Big Spring. But all over, too. I mean, this might be a little bit reminiscent of, if you ever seen that movie Blow with Johnny Depp. It's like that Penelope Cruz scene where she's flipping out in the car and she gets Johnny Depp all arrested and stuff. Could be just like that. All right. Basically, is that this guy's going to get all cut up. She's not going to get nothing happening to her. Here's what I'll explain. This scenario could have played itself out in one of 2 different ways, all right? And we're going to dive further into that. But before we dive into that, I want to explain this. No matter which scenario plays itself out inevitably, what I want to guarantee you is this: the female who is riding along in the car with the male, all right, they got into an argument. Here's the thing: she smoked some of his marijuana. I can guarantee you that. She absolutely smoked some of his marijuana, and not only that, she probably partook in some of that cocaine that he had, because it was a personal amount. It wasn't something that he was planning to sell. It was his personal amount. She probably partook in some of that cocaine. Right, and that's a guarantee. If it was not some of that reefer, it was some of that cocaine. It was one of the 2. There is no way she did not know that this dude smokes reefer and cocaine. All right, there's no way she didn't know it. All right, so she partook in some of that. That I can guarantee you. And meanwhile, she walks away with no charges. Not no charges. That's how the system is set up. All right. I gotta say, guys out there, you might be setting yourself up. All right, you ride around with also to work on you and then think it's going to be something sweet when a female finds out. No, probably not. You probably don't want to do that. All right. Not that I want to contribute to criminal activity, because I don't. All right. But here, the situation could only play itself out in 1 of 2 ways. Am I right? First of all, this lady was partaking in all this dude's drugs that he had to offer. Maybe she found out in the middle of the trip that there's all sort of drugs in there, and she got all scared. So she got real, in a frenzy and stuff. She called the police and ratted her male companion out. All right, maybe that is what happened. All right, even though she did partake in some of his drugs. Maybe that is what happened. Or maybe it's also possible that these people got into an argument over nothing, or over something that is completely unrelated. And that is possible. We think back to that scene in Blow, right? Blow with Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz. I mean, Penelope Cruz was just arguing over some dumb stuff, right? And after arguing over some dumb stuff, then she went crazy and she started calling the police and getting the police's attention and stuff and telling all sort of things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's possible that the lady knew about 30 pounds of marijuana in the car ever since the beginning of the trip, and then halfway through the trip she starts tripping balls, and maybe they get into an argument over a damn ham sandwich. Maybe it was anything, and the lady starts tripping balls and she says, you know what, I don't call the police on this because for whatever reason. And meanwhile she calls the police, and guess what, she gets off scot-free, if I'm not mistaken. And chances are, if she were to go along with this here trip and get all sort of money, the man would have gotten all sort of money for getting rid of all the reefer, right? He would have gotten all sort of money, and guess who would have benefited from that? Yeah, her. She would have taken all the benefits without question, without even thinking about it. Not even thinking about it twice. Alright, she would have taken all the benefits. However, hypothetically, she could have been very involved in this whole situation, and yet still no charges. And y'all probably shouldn't be bringing along females. That's the thing about it. Y'all should have known better, and y'all should do better out there. I mean, I don't want to encourage criminal activity, but dang it, man, these females getting caught up. They're getting you caught up. You know what I'm saying? It's a tribulation. Someone's about to do some time. Humberto is about to do him some time. It's April the 6th, 2017. I'll holler at y'all.